Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo301 and this is your channel for everything VR related. So it looks like 2023 is going to go out with a bang as we continue to get some great VR news. We have a handful of cool new games to check out, plus some updates. There's amazing new features coming to the Quest 3, plus the VR industry is changing faster than ever. Now there are of course links and timestamps if you want to skip ahead, but before we jump in, this video is brought to you by SideQuest, the third-party app store for all mobile VR headsets. SideQuest is a fantastic way to find free-to-play games or exciting new titles that are currently in development. The SideQuest application also has multiple amazing features that not only help for productivity, but also allow you to customize your Quest. If you're just looking for new games and software, you can install SideQuest natively, so you won't need a PC for most of its functionality. Additionally, the developers of SideQuest have a free-to-play social experience called Banter available that I recommend you go check out. Plus, they're also giving away a Quest 3 for the holiday season. If you're looking for some more information, there's links down below in the description. Okay, so let's start this video off like normal with a check-in, and that's what exactly have I been up to in the VR world. For starters, I just want to say thank you guys for being along with me for all of 2023. It has been an absolutely fantastic year. This is most likely the last news video for 2023 because the holiday is right around the corner and I just don't think we're going to have another news. But that's okay because we'll go over everything we need to. And in terms of what else is going on, well, for those of you who are curious about my recovery, I said I couldn't be on screen for a few days because my face was all swollen. Right there, I got some stitches. They're almost all healed up. As you can see, my face is no longer Klingon style. I'm pretty much back to normal. So thank you guys, whoever expressed some concern for that. I'm here. I'm still rocking the videos. I worked through it. And that's pretty much it. I'm still waiting for this to heal because it hurts to put a headset on. Can't wait to jump back in to finish up Asgard's Wrath. I really need to play through Resident Evil 4 Remake on PlayStation VR 2. I'm really looking forward to that. And otherwise, you know, I'm just excited for 2024. VR is getting absolutely amazing, guys. But let's not waste any more time and just move into the new games that are dropping this week. There's a brand new free-to-play hero shooter currently available called Shootout. This 3v3 arena shooter features a unique mechanic where you get to build your own weapons. There's over 1,000 combinations with unique attributes and abilities. These can be used not only offensively, but also to create different locomotion options, like a steam-powered jetpack or grappling hook. Conceptually, this looks extremely cool. I just need to see how it plays in action. The gameplay definitely reminds me a bit of Grapple Tournament, which is another fantastic free-to-play shooter that definitely didn't get the recognition it deserves. Now, speaking of free, if you wanted to check out the Resident Evil 4 Remake VR mode, well, there's currently a demo available. Now, I'm yet to jump into this title myself, but by all accounts, this is the definitive way to play Resident Evil 4. The original classic beloved game is almost 20 years old now, and it's pretty absurd that we keep remaking this game, but also making the experience better and better each time. The title now has fantastic modern graphics, plus new mechanics that were designed specifically for VR. Now, Resident Evil 4 in itself is a pretty amazing title. No matter how many times I've played it and said, okay, I'm bored with that game, I still find myself getting roped right back in and loving the experience. But if you're looking for a brand new experience for the PlayStation VR 2, we have Tiger Blade. After a brief delay, this action-packed title is now dropping this week. Jump into an alternate gang-filled version of Korea and battle your way through waves of unrelenting enemies with both melee and ranged weapons. Now, I've spoken about this game multiple times before. It looks like it's going to be action-packed and extremely fun, but ultimately forgettable. With titles like the Resident Evil 4 Remake and now Asgard's Wrath 2 available, a lot of us have become bored with these more casual VR experiences. Regardless, I do plan to jump into the game this week, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Now, this late in the year, we're pretty much done with all new VR game releases. However, there were some pretty amazing announcements, starting with Into the Radius 2, which is going to feature a 4-person co-op mode. Into the Radius is a beloved survival title that almost has a cult following. It drops you into a dark, gritty, and intriguing world where you need to scrounge for supplies just to survive. Now, many people fell in love with the overall atmosphere and unforgiving nature of this title, but overall, a horror-themed game is not for everyone, and the best way to solve that issue is to introduce co-op. Now, the idea of exploring that creepy, desolate world of Into the Radius in a party of 4 sounds extremely intriguing. When you're alone, the overall fear factor might be a little too hard to handle, but things are much easier when you have a buddy covering your 6. I'm definitely ready to jump back into this world. The only question is, who's coming with me? Now, if you're looking for something completely different, our next announcement is for the Quest 3 music visualizer, Effex. If you wanted to take your song listening experience to the next level, why not add some mixed reality visual effects? Now, I personally grew up in the era of Winamp, and I used to constantly watch music visualizers when I listened to music like Incubus and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now, yes, I acknowledge I am completely aging myself with those comments, but we're supposed to say age is a number or some nonsense like that. I don't know. Enjoy your music, guys. This can make it a little bit more fun. Now, moving into game updates, we have roadmaps for both Among Us and Ghostbusters VR. Starting with Among Us, most recently we got the PlayStation VR 2 and Pico releases. Plus, they also introduced a new spectator mode and improved matchmaking. Now, the newest updates coming in 2024 include new roles, quick chat upgrades, and in-game events. At a later date, we're getting wardrobe expansions, new tasks, security cameras, collabs, community shenanigans, plus much more. Overall, Among Us is an extremely fun party game in VR, and I'm happy to see it made its way onto additional platforms and it's continuing to grow. And the same goes for Ghostbusters VR. The 6-month DLC roadmap from End Dreams includes new game modes, additional equipment skins, over 10 new playable characters, the Slimer hunt, plus some additional surprises. Now, I'm not gonna lie here, I was extremely excited for the release of Ghostbusters VR, and even though I thought it was pretty damn cool, it just failed to hook me. I spent a few hours in it and then just never went back. Now, I'm not sure if any of these updates will change that, but it can't hurt. Now, an update that I find even more exciting is the fact that Xbox Cloud Gaming is now available on the Quest 2 and Quest 3. For just the price of an Xbox Game Pass membership, you can now get access to some amazing top quality console games. You also get to experience them in your own little personal theater that allows you to resize the screen any way you like. Now, I personally haven't tested Game Pass just yet because I own an Xbox Series X and the thing has just been collecting dust. But that's mainly because I prioritize first-party games and Xbox just hasn't been delivering on that front lately. But if you don't own any other consoles, this is now a killer application. Now, Xbox Game Pass coming to VR is a huge change for the industry, but nothing compared to everything else that's going on. It was recently announced, but not fully confirmed just yet, but it looks like Pico is just giving up on their Pico 5. They're no longer planning to compete with the Quest, probably because they're losing that battle significantly. And now they want to go to the high-end level and compete with Apple and the Apple Vision Pro. I don't really know if that's a great idea. If you can't beat Meta, now go up against Apple. Seems pretty strange to me. There's definitely a market there, though. We know that the Apple Vision Pro isn't planned to sell excessively, mainly because it's extremely expensive, but that's also going to be a game changer for the industry. It's going to introduce a ton of new people to VR and XR and the experiences you can have. It's going to get a lot more people excited, and that's happening as soon as next month. That's right, the Apple Vision Pro could be available next month, and that's definitely going to shake up the industry. But one more thing that's going on that's really exciting is all the new features coming to the Quest 3. Previously, we were only able to get full body tracking with PCVR, plus lots of additional hardware. Well, Meta's latest updates are set to change that. Just like Meta's done in the past, showing that you don't need absolute precision when it comes to things like tracking, and what people truly prefer is a cheaper price tag and convenience. Well, their latest updates will use the tracking cameras, plus predictive algorithms, to emulate in-game full body tracking. Now, it's undeniable that multi-point full body tracking is a lot more accurate, but we're not filming for motion capture here, so in most cases, we just need good enough. Now, the next really big update is for mixed reality on the Quest 3. Depth-based occlusion will be available to developers for mixed reality applications. What this actually means is mixed reality objects can now appear behind physical objects. The depth sensor on the Quest 3 can know how far away an object is, allowing developers to integrate this into their applications. In its current iteration, it's not perfect, but the soft occlusion is vastly improved from hard occlusion that we've seen in the past, and this is definitely the type of feature that'll take mixed reality to the next level. And that was today's video, guys. Most likely the last news of the year. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, when my back was turned, my daughter sneakily recorded an outro, so let's just run that to close out this video.
And that was today's video brought to you by my dad, Mateo311. I hope you like watching. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button down below. Bye!